Today is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, and this is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
And we're in the midst of Numbers, kind of right in the middle of it, and we have seen them kind of organizing for this big trip that they're taking. And then they are set out in chapter 10 to travel to Paran, and today in chapter 12, we're going to find them finally camping in Paran.
Right.
And talking about trips, we're taking a trip today.
We are.
Yeah, where are we going?
We are going to Louisville, Kentucky.
Because
our daughter Steffi is graduating from college, from Boyce College.
Well, actually, she's not graduating.
Well, she is. She's walking. She's just not.
She's
done.
walking.
She's not done with classes.
Yeah, she got a few more classes to go.
Yeah,
she can do it. And you were this past weekend traveling too for another graduation.
I just got back from Colorado
okay.
to go to Jenna's graduation.
Yeah.
So,
it's kind of graduation season. That's what it is. So,
it is.
Yeah, we're going to be gone for a couple days, and we're going to leave after you do some tutoring.
Right.
After work tomorrow night, we'll get laid in, and then Thursday's a graduation.
Yeah.
And then we're coming back Friday.
Yeah, quick trip.
Yeah.
But this trip here in Numbers was not a quick trip.
No,
they had a long ways
to
travel with a lot of people and animals,
yep.
and it was much more complicated and rigorous than
Yeah,
ours.
because they had so many more people than just packing up. So, okay, we're going to begin in chapter 12, Numbers. We're reading 12 and 13 today. And 13 and 14 are like key chapters in all of Numbers. We'll explain that when we come. But we have several actors in this play right here, Miriam, Aaron, and Moses. And who are they?
So Miriam and Aaron are Moses' brother and sister and brother. So Miriam, if you remember in Exodus 2, she's the one who kept watch over Moses when he was a baby in the basket in the Nile. And then Aaron, we find out, is 2 years older than Moses.
And we got some sibling rivalry coming up here.
Yeah, but they have stuck with Moses through this whole thing.
Okay, so chapter 12, verse 1. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman whom he had married, for he had married a Cushite woman. So, like yesterday, in Numbers 11, there was all this complaining, and here this is a common theme. We get a bunch of more complaining here now. Mm-hmm. And this is how devastating complaining is in God's sight. And they said, "Has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also?" And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek, more than all people who were on the face of the earth. Now that very meek is often translated humble, like he was the most humble person, and yet he's writing that as well. So it's kind of interesting. And suddenly the Lord said to Moses and to Aaron and Miriam, "Come out, you three, to the tent of meeting." Sounds like parent here, right? Come out, you guys, here. And the three of them came out, and the Lord came down in a pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tent and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both came forward, and he said, "Hear my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, make myself known to him. In a vision I speak with him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak mouth to mouth clearly and not in riddles. And he beholds the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?" And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed.
Verse 10, when the cloud removed from over the tent, behold, Miriam was leprous like snow. And Aaron turned toward Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said to Moses, "Oh, my Lord, do not punish us because we have done foolishly and have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, whose flesh is half eaten away when he comes out of his mother's womb." And Moses cried to the Lord, "Oh God, please heal her, please." But the Lord said to Moses, "If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be shamed 7 days? Let her be shut outside the camp 7 days, and after that she may be brought in again." So Miriam was shut outside the camp 7 days, and the people did not set out on the march till Miriam was brought in again. After that the people set out from Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran.
Okay, so here we see Miriam and Aaron complaining against Moses, and Miriam becoming leprous for 7 days. And then they finally land in Paran. And it's from Paran then that they have an opportunity to look upon the promised land. This is the promised land given to Abraham in Genesis 12. They were sojourning in that land. And then they were taken away to Egypt for 400 years. Now God brought them out of Egypt to bring them into the land. So here they are, right on the precipice.
Right.
And Paran, by the way, just means beyond. So if you're in Israel, it's beyond the Jordan. So they're right on the other side of the Jordan is where they are with Paran.
Wow. Okay. So they're close.
They're very close.
They could be there soon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is a very sad chapter, like of any chapter in Numbers, like probably the saddest.
One other thing I was going to add is that they are camping. It's like verse 16 of chapter 12 says they camped in the wilderness of Paran. Mm-hmm. So chapter 2 told us how they are arranged with the tabernacle in the middle and then 3 tribes on each of the 4 sides in very specific order, very organized.
Yep. And even then inside, in the middle, at the core of it, you had
the Levites.
The Levites there, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, and then Aaron and Moses, kind of all set together where they camped. So that's where they were, camped just like that according to the map. Okay, chapter 13. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the people of Israel. From each tribe of their fathers you shall send a man, every one a chief among them." So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran, according to the command of the Lord, all of them, men who were heads of the people of Israel, and there were their names. From the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, the son of Zakur. From the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, the son of Hori. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of Issachar.
Remember his name.
Yeah, we remember his name. We have a son-in-law named Caleb. Igal, the son of Joseph, from the tribe of Ephraim. Hoshea, the son of Nun, from the tribe of Benjamin. Palti, the son of Raphu, from the tribe of Zebulun. Gadiel, the son of Sadi, from the tribe of Joseph, that is, from the tribe of Manasseh. Gadi, the son of Susi, from the tribe of Dan. Amiel, the son of Gamali, from the tribe of Asher. Sether, the son of Michael, from the tribe of Naphtali. Nabi, the son of Vophshi, from the tribe of Gad. Geuel, the son of Maki. These were the names of the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, and Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua.
Okay, so these are the spies.
So we got 12 spies.
Yep, who are going to go spy out the land. Verse 17. Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, "Go up into the Negeb and go up into the hill country and see what the land is, and whether the people who dwell in it are strong or weak, whether they are few or many, and whether the land that they dwell in is good or bad, and whether the cities that they dwell in are camps or strongholds, and whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are trees in it or not." So some very specific things they're looking for. "Be of good courage, and bring some of the fruit of the land." Now the time was the season of the first ripe grapes.
So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin to Rehob, near Lebo Hamath. They went up into the Negeb and came to Hebron. Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai, the descendants of Anak, were there. Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And they came to the valley of Eshcol and cut down from their branch with a single cluster of grapes. And they carried it on a pole between 2 of them. And they also brought some pomegranates and figs. That place was called the valley of Eshcol because of the cluster that the people of Israel cut down from there.
Verse 25. At the end of 40 days, they returned from spying out the land. So they were there quite a while.
Yeah, 40 days.
A month and a half almost.
It's a long trip.
And they came to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the people of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They brought back word to them and to all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told him, "We came to the land to which you sent us. It flows with milk and honey, and this is its fruit. However, the people who dwell on the land are strong, and the cities are fortified and very large. And besides, we saw the descendants of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the Negeb. The Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites dwell in the hill country. And the Canaanites dwell by the sea and along the Jordan."
So the land is good, but the people are strong.
Terrifying.
Yeah. And the cities are fortified. But Caleb, so there are 2 heroes of this story, Joshua and Caleb. But Caleb quieted the people before Moses said, "Let us go up at once and occupy it, for we are well able to overcome it." Then the men who'd gone up with him said, "We are not able to go up against the people, for they're stronger than we are." So they brought to the people of Israel a bad report of a land that they had spied out, saying, "The land through which we have gone to spy out is a land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people that we saw in it are of great height. And there we saw the Nephilim, the sons of Anak, who come from the Nephilim, and we seemed to ourselves like grasshoppers, and so we seemed to them." And this story will continue tomorrow. We're going to see just how things turn out. But it's Joshua and Caleb, and there's a little song that goes, 10 men went to spy out Canaan, 12 men went to spy out Canaan, 10 were bad and 2 were good. And I can't remember what it goes.
What did they say when they got to Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. And then they saw the grapes, and they saw men big and strong. And,
well, we'll link to that in the show notes. If you want to see that video, you can do that. But we'll pick up the story tomorrow when we find out exactly what happens. But this is bad. Numbers 13 and 14 is where it all turns.
Turns for the worse.
Turns for the bad. All right. Yep. Well, we will see you tomorrow when we talk about that. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.